in the kitchen today and we want to show you some more food demonstrations. Today I'm currently working at the classroom of the UGA Extension 4-H office, and today I have with me this 4-H'er. This is Sarah Sagne.
Hello.
She is an 8th grader at Columbia Middle School, and she is currently working on a project for 4-H called DPA. So Sarah, would you like to tell us the name of your project?
This year for GPA, I'll be working in the project of health and safety for sports.
Okay. Is there something that you would like to tell the kids that you have learned between nutrition and sports?
One of the things I learned when studying and talking about the difference between health for sports and the regular person is that everyone eats differently. Everyone should have a certain amount that they're eating. Especially in sports, I learned that it's more important for them to eat foods that have a lot of protein and grains to get them through their runs and their certain sports that they're doing.
Okay. So how about, you probably are familiar with the MyPlate.gov. Is there anything from that that you have learned that you'd like to share with the kids today?
One of the things that I learned is really important when talking about My Plate is that you eat a variety of all the food groups. Like, for example, you're not going to want to eat broccoli every single meal. It's very important that you choose a variety of different vegetables.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing that with us. And today we're actually going to be showing you 6 different things that we're going to be ways to add more fruits and vegetables to your breakfast. So in a few minutes, we'll get started with the first one. So the first thing that we're going to show you today in the kitchen is how to have an alternative topping to toast. A lot of times for breakfast, you might have Pop-Tarts or donuts. A healthier option is to have a piece of toast with some avocado. So Sarah's going to show us how to do that.
Yes. Today we'll be using whole grain bread. One of the things that's very important when dealing with your grains on your My Plate is that half of your grains should be whole grains, like we're using today. And then we're also going to be using and topping our bread with avocado, which is going to give us the necessary fats that we need. Now, we already have this pretty much pre-sliced, and when slicing your avocado, I would highly suggest that you have your parents do it, so that way you're staying safe.
Very good.
We're just going to be taking our
So
seed out.
just slice it, and the pit popped right out of that, and now she's just going to cut it up, and we're going to put it into our bowl here and mash it up. And peel the skin off like that. Okay. If you've never tried an avocado before, they're really good. I would suggest to try them. That actually might be enough just to do half of the syrup. So you can go ahead and mash that up. Notice we're using gloves today because anytime we're working, because we're working in a test kitchen, we are working with gloves, so we shouldn't be touching the actual food that you're going to eat. So Sarah's going to mash that up. Sometimes it depends how ripe your avocado is, whether you can get it mashed or not.
And this should generally be what it looks like after you have it nicely mashed up. It might take a little bit more time, and it really depends on how ripe your avocado is.
Okay, and so now you're just going to spread it on the toast. Okay. So this is a great thing, as Sarah mentioned, avocados are healthy fats, and this is a great alternative versus using things like strawberry jams or things that would be sweet and add more sugar to it. This is a great option. You can also even put like peanut butter on toast. But today we've chosen to put avocado on it, and she has some seasonings here that you can sprinkle on the top of it. And also, is there anything else that you could add to this, Sarah?
Well, you can pretty much put whatever you want on the toast. I personally really love putting things like avocados on, but peanut butter works as well, as she said.
And also, if you wanted to add, as Sarah was mentioning, for sports and exercise, a protein source is really good. So you could take an egg and fry an egg and put an egg on top of it if you wanted to.
And that works as well, and that definitely gives you the protein that you'll need to get you through the day.
Hi boys and girls. So today we are continuing just to show you how to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet. And a great way to do that is by starting by adding them to your breakfast first thing in the morning. If you remember, fruits and vegetables are supposed to be half of our plate. So we wanted just to show you some more ways that you can incorporate those good wholesome vegetables and fruits into your diet. We just saw how Sarah made us an avocado toast. Here's a picture of it up close, which she just made for us. By simply taking an avocado, mashing it, it comes as a great spread on a piece of toast when you're headed out the door for breakfast. I sprinkled some seasonings on top of it, but that's a great way to add some healthy fats to your diet from our avocado, which is unsaturated fats. Next, I'm going to show you a very simple thing that you can do with the help of a parent. I simply took an apple, cut it in half, and then if you put the flat side down, you just are going to make some apple slices here. Apples are a great fruit to start with the morning. They have great fiber if we keep the skins on and eat the skin on them. And then something I'm going to add to it, just to add some protein to it. We can take a piece of butter knife and just take a little swirl of peanut butter and put some peanut butter on your apple. And you have a great healthy snack that's also added some protein to some fruits.
Welcome back, Sarah. We're back in our classroom kitchen. And today, right now, I'm going to show you our third item that we're going to make for breakfast. And it's very simple. It's just taking some yogurt and adding some fruit to it. So Sarah has already put some in the bowl. She's going to continue to put some yogurt in these containers. You can use this one right here. So we have two different kinds of yogurt today. One is has a little vanilla flavor added to it already, and the one that we have right here, this one is simply a plain yogurt that has no vanilla flavor to it at all. So can anybody remember what food group yogurt belongs to?
If you said dairy, that's correct.
Very good. So this is also a great way to add protein to your diet. You can have it for breakfast. Sarah's got different fruits here. Do you want to tell us show us the fruits that we have?
Today we have some raspberries and some blueberries. We also have cut up some strawberries and peaches. Now, when cutting strawberries and peaches, I highly suggest that you have your parents' help, so that way you can stay safe while making some delicious meals.
Good idea. So Sarah's just going to pick some fruits of her choice. You can pick whichever kind of fruit that you want to add to your yogurt. You could put simply strawberries on it, or maybe some of the other ones. You could do a combination. You can add the strawberries and the blueberries to it. So Sarah's, as she's creating those, this is also a great snack that you could use for after you exercise. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Definitely.
Okay. And then for the last one, you want to pick some fruits. You could maybe try raspberries on this one.
Yeah.
And so Sarah has also in her hand some granola.
And granola is definitely a good thing if you want to get some extra grains into your meal.
You can just simply top the top of it with some granola, and you have a very healthy breakfast. We have our dairy, we have some fruit, and we have some grains. So we have 3 of the food groups right there for a breakfast or snack.
Okay, so we just saw Sarah adding some beautiful fruits to yogurt. That makes a wonderful snack or breakfast item meal. So one of the ones I'll just show you here, a sample of what she'd made. We added blueberries, strawberries, and you can also sprinkle some granola on top of it to get some grains in there with your dairy and your fruits. Before me, I have all different kinds of vegetables that I have already pre-prepped and cut up here. We have some broccoli. I have different colors of peppers. We have the orange, the yellow. This is some leftover roasted sweet potato. We have spinach, and we have kale and some carrots. So I'm going to continue to show you how we can incorporate all of these different vegetables at breakfast. The next thing I'm going to show you is very similar to what Sarah made, but instead of making fruit on yogurt, we're going to make a smoothie. So a lot of times when we make a breakfast smoothie, we think of just fruits. So we're gonna add some fruits here. I have bananas already in the bottom here. These are some mangoes that we're gonna add. Some mangoes, they were frozen and I thawed them, so I already have the mangoes ready to dump in here. And these are some fresh cut strawberries that we're gonna put in here. So we have bananas, strawberries, and mango. And have you ever added vegetables to a smoothie? That's what I want to show you today. So we're gonna, instead of just having all fruit, we're gonna turn it into a green smoothie. And we can do that by either adding kale or spinach. Kale is a little bit harder, so when you cut it, I've already pre-cut it, but kale, remember what these are part of the plant they are. I came in and talked to you about the parts of the plants. So spinach and kale are both the leaf part of the vegetable. Kale has kind of a thick vine in the middle, so I cut that out. So we could put some kale in here, and we can also, my favorite is putting in spinach. So we want to put a good handful of spinach in our smoothie. And then in order to mix it up, we're going to add some milk up and blend it all together. And this is a great way to add some more calcium to it. We could, even if you want to, we could add some more of that yogurt to a smoothie that adds some extra protein to it. And we have in it our fruit and our spinach. And we're going to go ahead and blend it. Okay, so after we blended the smoothie, this is what a green smoothie looks like. You can hardly taste the spinach in it, but isn't it beautiful? And it's got all the fruit and the vegetables added to your smoothie. Next, I'm going to show you how we can incorporate some of the vegetables that I've already pre-cut in front of me here. So one of my favorite things to do for breakfast is making a scrambled egg or fried egg, but I love to add vegetables to it. So it's kind of like an omelet, okay? So we're simply going to throw in, you can do whatever you want to. I think I'll take some orange pepper and some yellow pepper, and today I might throw some broccoli into it, okay? So we're simply just going to let those saute like that. If you wanted to, you could add spinach to it, you could add kale to it, you could do any combination. Remember, with your vegetables and your fruit, the most important thing is to try to get a variety of colors. So one week you might want to do peppers and broccoli. Another week, you could even take your leftover vegetables from the night before. This is some roasted sweet potato that I cooked up last night. You could toss that in here if you want to, in with your egg. So we're just going to saute your vegetables, and then we're just going to crack our egg, put our egg right in here. Put our egg right in here and let that fry, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so I just want to show you the vegetables that have been scrambled in with the egg right here. That is a great way, it adds great flavor to your egg and a good way to start with some vegetables in your day with your egg. The very last thing I want to show you today, boys and girls, is pancakes. I know everybody probably loves pancakes. Have you ever added vegetables to the pancakes? So my carrots that I have been sitting over here, what I did, I took the carrot stick and I grated them very finely. And here's my pancake batter already mixed up. We are simply going to take a cup of carrots, add those into the pancake batter, mix that up like that. So have you ever had carrot cake? If you like carrot cake, you're probably going to like these carrot pancakes. You can add some nuts to it. These are some slivered almonds. You could add walnuts or pecans to them. And it's also fun, you could add some raisins to them, okay? So it's kind of like making a cake for breakfast, except it's going to be in a form of a pancake. So we've added some carrots to that to add some good vegetables. Next, I'm simply going to drop it into our griddle right here and let this cook to make some pancakes. And we'll let that cook, and shortly we'll have some pancakes ready. Thank you for joining me again today, boys and girls, from my kitchen. And today we were showing you some ways that you can incorporate lots of vegetables into your breakfast. That's a great way to start your day and a great way to incorporate more vegetables into your diet on a daily basis. Remember, your fruits and vegetables are supposed to be half of your plate, so we want to try to encourage you to get more of those as part of your diet. So we started off today, remember we were using all of these items right here. We had an avocado toast spread. You could also even add like tomatoes or radishes or any other vegetable on top of that. We had the toast with the avocado. Then next we added some peanut butter to our apple to add a little more protein. We had our yogurt, which is our protein and dairy, and we had added our blueberries and our fruit, strawberries, any colored fruits that you want, peaches, whatever. And then you could also take that same concept and make it into a smoothie. Right here we've added a green smoothie because remember we filled it half full with spinach, so we got some extra vegetables into that. Then we added them to our eggs, and last of all, here's the pancake, how it came out. It looks great, and I hope you are wanting to try some of these at your home. These are great. You can make them on the weekend and then just pop them in the toaster in the morning before school. Thanks for joining me today.